Welcome back to SportLab, where we go beyond the scoreline and unpack the stories that shape the game. Tonight in Wrocław, Chelsea delivered a stunning second-half turnaround to defeat Real Betis 4-1 and claim the UEFA Conference League title, a win that cements the Blues as the first club ever to conquer all three of Europe's major competitions. Let's break down how Enzo Maresca's tactical masterstrokes flipped this final on its head.
We're here with head coach Enzo Maresca. I'll turn it over to you to get started.
Yep, in here please.
Okay, thank you. First of all, congratulations with the victory. Yesterday there was a lot of questions regarding swearing in front of daughters, stuff like that. My question could be strange. During the halftime, how many times you swear to the players to show your anger? Thank you.
I think I expect a little bit the way we play first half, and the reason why is because I said 2 weeks ago that in football you cannot give any advantage to any team. I think between us and them, 48 hours has been big difference. Friday they had the game where they were playing for nothing, no any target. We play 100 minutes Sunday until the last seconds to achieve something important. So I expect a little bit. Then I think we adjust something tactically half time, but especially we changed something. And second half we were much better, and we are very happy.
Kieran, congratulations.
Thank you.
Cole Palmer isn't bad, is he? Can you talk us through what makes him so special as a player and what he did tonight for you to sort of turn that final around with those 2 assists?
Yeah, the bad moment or the bad run he had during this season is going to make him a better player, no doubt. We all know that he's a top player. We need to help him to be in the right position in the right moment. And then he's quality player. In the last third, he can decide games with goal or with assist. And as you said, the 2 assists, they have been both very, very nice.
Simon.
Congratulations, Enzo.
Thank you.
How significant do you think the last few weeks have been in terms of going forward, that your players have shown a new steel to bounce back from adversity, to win the games when no one sort of thought that you had the toughest run in the Premier League, the Newcastle result, and then, of course, tonight 1-0 down. Do you feel like you're seeing a new sort of togetherness with this squad that you can take into next season?
For sure, we improve a lot since we start. We also start to win games in ugly way. That it's something with the young squad that you struggle to do that. But I think, for instance, Nottingham Forest game, we won in a little bit in ugly way. We found the way to win the game. That was very, very important. And then the best picture for me for tonight that make me understand that we go in the right direction is when we score, the first 2 guys to celebrate was Malo Gusto and Benoit, the 2 that we change. And this, probably sometimes we judge games, but this for me, for a manager, when you change players that they are not playing good and they are the first that they enjoy the celebration, that means a lot. That means that the spirit is good, we go in the right direction, everyone is helping each other, and this is a good base to build something important.
Jacob.
Sorry. Hi Enzo. You said that Nicholas Jackson had a bit of a debt to repay to his teammates. Has he done it tonight?
Yeah, the good game. First half, I think it was difficult for all of us. Second half, we were much better. Also, Nico was better, and he scored. He worked hard, and this is the Nico that the teammates needs.
James.
Congratulations, Enzo. What can winning a trophy do for this young group? We often talk about teams, not just Chelsea, but teams in general, their development. They need that first trophy to get over the line, to know what it takes to win, to help them kick on. Do you feel that this trophy can have that effect for this group?
Hopefully it can be a starting point to build a winner mentality, you need to win games, you need to win competition, and for sure, the trophy we won tonight is going to make us better. But also, I'm very proud about the path or the journey we have done in the Premier League. That for me is the most difficult competition in the world. You have to be consistent. It's 38 games, and this player they show during this. That's why after Nottingham Forest, my outburst was a little bit, exaggerate. But the reason why is just because in 38 games you need to be consistent, and with young squad, I mean the youngest squad in the history of Premier League, it's something unbelievable.
Over here, please.
Hello, Enzo. I want to ask you in Spanish, if it's okay for you. Quería preguntarte un poco qué significa haber ganado a Manuel Pellegrini
what
para
it means beating Manuel Pellegrini for you, and also what did you say to each other after the final whistle? Would you like to comment what you said? Well, with Manuel, we spoke yesterday, we spoke a few years ago, and of course we coincide in one thing. He wanted to win. On one side, I wanted to win on the other side, but I'm sure that the winner and the loser would be happy for the winner in any case, right? Because we know each other very well. Luckily, we won, but I'm convinced that Manuel is happy on one hand, is happy for me, and I would have been happy. I would be sad if we had lost, but of course, I would have been a little bit happy to see Manuel win.
League. Do you ever want to be back in this competition? Should you be looking further ahead?
Yeah, for sure. For sure. We won this competition. I said many times, we're going to try to win the competition where we are in, I'll say, where we play. This season, many times people was talking about Champions League, Europa League, but you cannot win that competition if you play conference. So our target was to win conference. Now, next season we're going to play Champions League, and we see. No.
Over here, please.
Hi Enzo, congratulations. I wanted to ask about this good ending of the season of Premier League and Conference League. Will it be a challenge to remain focused before the Club World Cup? Because now there are these few weeks ahead, and I wonder, will it be a challenge for you also, with these successes in the end of the season, to keep the team focused on that? And what is your goal in Club World Cup? Thank you.
Now we have 10 days off. 10 days where we need to recover energy, and then we're going to start the Club World Cup. The target, to be honest, is go game by game, try to go step by step, but in this moment we don't have any target for the Club World Cup. Now the only target is to recover energy, because the season has been very long. Don't forget that we start the conference in playoff, not even in the group, and has been a long season.
Okay, we'll end it there. Thank you very much.
Thanks, everyone, and congratulations again to Chelsea.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Hi, everyone. We're now here with Chelsea. Congratulations to Chelsea on tonight's victory. As before, we have translations in English, Spanish, and Polish. Please use the microphone and introduce your name and your media. All right, let's go.
If you raise your hand, we'll get to as many of you as possible. Who'd like to go first? No rush ones. Peter.
Do I speak about it? Hi guys. First of all, how does it feel to have a winner's medal around your neck, and what can that do for Chelsea going forward?
Yeah, it's a good feeling for us and the fans.
Was that a huge motivation for you coming into this game today? Particularly actually in the second half, where you seemed to struggle in the first half, but in the second half really came out fighting.
Yeah, we just picked up the intensity, and we put on a good performance in the second half.
Yeah, so.
Cole, can you talk us through your 2 assists and how they changed the game?
I was just sick of getting the ball and going backwards and sideways, so I thought when I next get the ball, I'm just gonna go, and it worked.
How does tonight?
On that, please, Cole. Can you have some more detail on that, please?
Which one?
The first one, actually.
The first one, I just remember there's a bit of space, so I was chopping and changing, and I seen Enzo running, and I just put it over the top.
And the second one?
Same again. I seen Jackson and saw across.
Okay, yeah, Simon.
Hey Cole, you were part of a team that last season lost the League Cup final, and there was a big, bold comment from Gary Neville saying that they're £1 billion bottle jobs. Do you feel, how hurt were you as a player to be labelled with that, and do you feel like no one can call Chelsea £1 billion bottle jobs anymore?
I won't say I was hurt. I don't really pay attention, to be honest. But I think we've shown on Sunday that we can go to a tough place and win. And tonight, even when we was losing, I feel like we've shown good character again, and we come back.
Yeah, just in here. Sorry.
Question for both. Harit Adrian from Armenia. You played against, the team played, you were not playing there. And how is the feeling when you were not a part of a team which was in a group stage and you jump in to win the trophy? How is this feeling of you both? Because it was kind of sensational performance from your side, Cole, today. Thank you.
In the early stages, it weren't too bad because obviously the team had to go to Kazakhstan, and as Tosin, he didn't really enjoy it because it was 11 hours flight. But obviously to come back in the tournament now and win it is a great feeling.
Cool. And we'll do one more here with Jake.
Wait, can I ask a question? Who gives player of the tournament out for the competition?
So UEFA question.
It's the UEFA Technical Observer Panel.
Can someone tell him that Tosin wants it?
Okay.
Thank you.
To finish with Jacob, please.
Hi Tosin. Can you just talk a bit about Cole and what he's actually done tonight? Because you were 1-0 down, and sort of say like big players come up in those moments in those finals and lift their team, and seems that's what he's done tonight.
Yeah, if you saw what he did today, yeah, it was crazy, to be honest. Two very special individual moments where he was able to hold on to the ball and provide bundles of quality to put the ball onto Enzo's head, onto Nico's foot to score 2 great goals and completely change the game. And yeah, that's what he does, man.
Tosin, you got one more.
Congratulations for winning the Conference League. I'm from Nigeria.
Okay.
To be honest, I didn't know it was you sitting there. My question is, there was a time that it was said that you turned down the opportunity to play for Nigeria, 2020. And then in 2022, you made it clear that you would like to play for Nigeria. Could you clear the air on what your stance is as far as international football?
Yeah, so both of those pieces of news are pretty false. I've never turned down Nigeria, and I've never had any conversations with them to say that I will be going to Nigeria. At the point of last season, where there was a little bit of conversation, I told the club obviously I just wanted to focus on club football. I was in the last year at Fulham, and I just wanted to have a solid running at Fulham, and now I'm at Chelsea in my first year, which I wanted to concentrate on again. And I think now is going to be the time that I need to make a decision.
Cheers, guys. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. We'll be back with Enzo Maresca in a few moments.
Thanks, guys.
First half shock, Betis on top. For 45 minutes, Betis looked like they were heading to history. Isco, the veteran magician, was everywhere, and his no-look assist set up Abder Ezelzuli for a 9th-minute opener that stunned Chelsea. The Blues looked flat, indecisive, and outpaced, especially down Malo Gusto's flank. Betis fully deserved their half-time lead. Maresca's changes sparked the comeback. But here's where the managerial brilliance came in. At half-time, Maresca brought on Reece James for Gusto, and immediately Chelsea found balance and drive. He freed up Cole Palmer to roam, exploiting space left by Betis' reshuffled defense after Ricardo Rodriguez's injury. Palmer responded with a player of the match display. From there, the momentum swung hard, 65 feet. Enzo Fernandez, glancing header from Palmer's dipping cross, 1-1. 70 feet, Nicholas Jackson, turns in Palmer's ball, 2-1 Chelsea. 88 feet, Jadon Sancho, cuts inside, bends a beauty into the far corner, 3-1. 90 plus, Moses Caicedo, hammers in from the edge, 4-1, game over. Historic triumph. This wasn't just a win, it was a milestone. Chelsea are now Champions League winners, twice, Europa League winners, twice, UEFA Super Cup winners, twice, Cup winners, twice, defunct, and now, Conference League champions. They become the first foreign team since 2001 to beat a Spanish club in a major European final, ending a 2-decade Spanish stranglehold. So, from half-time doubt to second-half dominance, Chelsea proved why they're not just a club, they're European royalty. What did you think of Maresca's in-game changes? Who was your man of the match? And can Chelsea carry this momentum into next season's Champions League? Drop your takes in the comments, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a SportLab breakdown. We'll see you soon, where the stories never stop.